the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Vrbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the Kansas State Wildcats, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Mississippi State Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We're almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. Fielded up near the 25. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Wide open downfield. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play. One massive play, and suddenly they're at the plus 45-yard line here. First down, looking to throw the ball. Delivers quickly to the left side. Makes the catch downfield. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking to throw now on first down. Good as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Looking to throw again. He finds the running back in the flat. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Early drama here in this playoff game. It's a 4-point play. They try to convert on third down in the red zone. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Caught by the receiver. Defense able to stop it. It's fourth down now.
On third downs like this, you can only allow completions in front of you as long as you can protect the sticks. And that's what the defense did here. They knew where the sticks were, and they were able to make the tackle short of the line.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Trying for a fourth down completion. Looking to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
And just like that, this defense takes advantage of a bad decision by the quarterback, steps in front of it for the interception. Now they've got great field position here early in this game.
Inside give now from the shotgun. Moves the ball across the 20 to the 22. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. Getting set. Here's second down. Looking downfield, it's Paul. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Looks like Kansas State will have the first down. This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
Nice execution here for the first down, and this is what they like to do. Doesn't necessarily have to be a big pass play. to get this tempo kicked into gear, but here they come.
The pass rush closing in. Breaks into the clear. They'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Kansas State getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And there's the handoff.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just wanted to battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. You keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Defense is coming after him. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
What a good job here by this quarterback, being very conscious of both the line to gain for that 1st down, as well as not necessarily taking a big hit early in this game. Great situational awareness and a 1st down.
And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. Now it's 2nd down here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Dropping back, it's Paul. Tight end makes the grab. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
So often we get caught up in the quarterback and the wide receivers and the skill in this game. This is another example of a nice job by the offensive line, giving the quarterback ample amount of time to be able to evaluate the defense and make a good throw. Good job up front by the big guys.
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Oh, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
He's got it in the open. Touchdown, Kansas State, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. That kind of execution of the long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up 1st downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Here's the return from inside the 25. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Fires it to the left side. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on 1st down, but missed it.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
It is intercepted. He can go. The 30 at the 20. And they'll finally bring him down after a huge return. The defense doesn't just get the takeaway. They set the offense up in great field position. And the Kansas State offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here? Or will the defense come up with a stop? Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. running back's got it again. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Here comes some more big bodies out for the defense. Try to make it with a quarterback sneak. They go sneak on second down, but stop for no gain. That defense making it very tough down here. He escapes the pocket. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Wildcats.
What a call with a play action down inside the 5-yard line. Completely froze the defense. Their eyes are in the backfield, locked in on that quarterback. They lost focus on where he might be throwing the football. Made it an easy read for the quarterback and a touchdown.
And here's the return from just inside the 25. He's brought down at the 37 after a strong return. And one final play before the end of the quarter. Here's the option play. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. And it's Kansas State on top now, Kurt. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter beginning right now. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Catch made on the left side. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught! He's wide open! Look out! Mississippi State getting set for the 1st and 10 now.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
And now the defense able to bring him down. Important second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. On the move now. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30. This Mississippi State offense is quickly moving down the field. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Here comes a handoff. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. And the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Been a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. 3rd and short during this playoff game. The 8th play of the drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Touchdown, Bulldogs. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, the K-State offense is back out on the field now. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. He's found some room with the 45. And he's in the clear down the right side, end zone ahead. Touchdown, Kansas State. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Not a long kick. Fielded inside the 25. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. And here comes the Mississippi State offense back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, moved right down the field for a touchdown. The pocket breaking down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage. Offense in hurry-up mode.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Second down after that previous play.
Yeah, Chris, not an ideal play here when you throw the football and you go the wrong direction. I think we got to look at the playbook here to see how we can try to make those yards up.
Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but, man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard, but it's aggressive chance by this offense in good position to take that throw away.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop. On first down, it's play action. Here's the throw deep downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Wildcats.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Fielded just inside the 25. And they get him to the ground at the 30. That's where the drive will start. And the Mississippi State offense is back out there now. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And the ball is hauled in. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
They bring him down, but the game moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator is doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
Mississippi State getting set for the 1st and 10 now. They'll change the pre-snap look now. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Touchdown, Mississippi State. Adds 6 more points to the total.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his 2nd touchdown reception of this football game.
And he knocks through the PAT.
Kansas State, 28. Mississippi State, 14.
Returner looking to create better field position. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Wildcats offense back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Tackle made after a solid game. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
And at 1st down, right back to the running game.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Looking downfield, it's Paul. Moves out of the pocket. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Taken down, but not before he makes the 1st down.
Boy, great recognition here by the quarterback, recognizing zone defense. Initially didn't have anybody open, but I love he's able to show that he's got enough athletic ability to get outside of the pocket and be able to make that nice throw for a big 1st down.
Gets the 1st and still running. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Kansas State now operating in the red zone. Receiver in motion now. And at 1st down, they go right back to him. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the 1st half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Game here. Running back takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. Dropping back. It's Paul. Pressure is coming. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
Well, this is what this quarterback can do. You got all the receivers and the backs locked up and covered, and he just slips out and takes it all the way inside the 10-yard line. Great recognition on this one, and this defense is going to have to start accounting for this quarterback going forward.
On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Kansas State.
Oh, man, These guys will not be stopped. Talk about putting up points before halftime and then really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
Automatic in the PAT.
35, Mississippi State, 14.
Turn begins inside the 25-yard line. And he's brought down after a decent return out of the 31. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Quarterback changing the play now at the line. First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play. There's like one more play here before halftime. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. He missed it. Off target that time. And off the miss, it's still a 21-point margin. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The kickoff team out there now to get the second half underway. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. And the Kansas State offense is back out on the field. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Muscles past the defender. Tackle made after a big gain.
Hey, when it's your day, it's your day. This offense, and especially this running back, enjoying a monster day, putting up huge numbers and having a nice, big, comfortable lead.
The offense really clicking here. Keeping it on the ground here. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
He'll hand it off. Fights through a tackle. Tackle finally made at the 37. First and 10 from there.
Look at this offensive line paved the way for this back on this huge run. This is the way you come out to start the second half, working with a lead.
Ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down.
6 remain.
To throw, it's Paul. Quick completion to the tight end. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Brought down to the 22. It's a first down, very near the red zone now.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on 4th down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a first down.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. He hands it off from the gun. End zone ahead. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Wildcats.
of a job here on that combination block to open this hole up. You know, when you have 5 blockers that can work as one unit, that's as good as there is in college football and a very underrated aspect of any great team.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. It's a squib kick. It's going to be fielded by one of the up men. The coverage team able to bring him down.
That return backfires on him. Now, their offense is stuck with the ball inside their own 10.
And here comes the Mississippi State offense back out on the field. It's a steep mountain to climb here in the second half. They need to get going, cut into this deficit right here. They tackle him about the 14. The game makes it second and medium.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Looks like Mississippi State will have the first down. That's an important first down on that running play.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a 3rd down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Second down, we're going to throw it. And the receivers got it. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Mississippi State getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Looking for a man. He'll take a deep shot here. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Oh, what a grab! Tackle's made quickly, but that's a big gain. Ball moves to the 35-yard line.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
They'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. Offense cranking up the tempo now, no huddle.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Looking to throw yet again. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Tackled after a short return to the 19, but a huge takeaway in the red zone.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoffs. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Okay, the K-State offense is back out on the field now. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. 2nd and very long. And the freshman brings him down quickly. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Bit of a gamble here. Offense going for it on 4th down. Scanning the field. It's Paul. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
And it's Kansas State on top now, Kurt. This has been thorough domination through three quarters. A real statement confirming their status as a national championship contender. Let's check out the stats so far. 1 quarter to play in what has been a beatdown so far. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Catch made in space. Look out. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. The Wildcats looking to keep this drive moving. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. Here's the handoff. And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
3rd and short here in this playoff game, the 8th play of the drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Here's a throw underneath the tight end. They convert on 3rd down and move the football to the 25.
And I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today, making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
Pounding away with the run game. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. This defense just cannot get off the field. The long march moves on. And here's the handoff. He shreds the tackle. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker. 11th play of this grinding drive here in the playoff game. 3rd down and short. Try and muscle for the first down. They convert on 3rd down now. Sets up 1st and goal from the 9.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Let's see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. No gain makes it 2nd and goal from the 9. Trying to get to the end zone. They'll run it left. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Kansas State.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
Point after, up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Mississippi State.
The kick is a squib kick, taken by one of the up men. And the returner will be brought down. And the first play at the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. Play action here on 1st down. He's running out of time here. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for the top.
He'll take a deep shot. The pass is intercepted. Oh, he's bringing it back at the 30 now. Past the 20. And he steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. They'll run it here. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win.